Hi everyone and welcome. This is just a quick update on all the key decisions from our 2025 annual general meeting here at Scowcroft House. We want to get everyone up to speed, so let's dive right in.
You know, whether you could make it to the meeting or not, no worries. This quick rundown is going to cover everything you need to know about what we all decided for the year ahead. So, let's get into it.
Okay, first things first, let's tackle the big one, the topic that's probably on everyone's mind, our finances. And yeah, that means the monthly fee for the next year.
So, yeah, the million-dollar question, right? What's happening with our monthly fee? Is it going up? Let's take a look.
And I've got some great news for you. It's staying exactly the same. Yep, it was a unanimous decision to keep our monthly maintenance fee right at £90 for the 2025-2026 year. How about that?
So you're probably asking, how do we pull that off? Well, it's pretty simple, actually. Our management company is in a really strong financial spot. We've got enough in our reserves to cover all the usual routine maintenance, which is just fantastic news for all of us. A little bit of stability for our budgets, you know?
All right, moving on. Let's chat about some of the agreements we all made as a community. You know, the stuff that helps keep Scowcroft House a safe and really nice place for all of us to live.
You know, one of the best parts of the meeting was just seeing our community spirit in action. We had so much positive feedback for Dot's amazing cleaning services, and of course we've all agreed to continue with that. And also a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who pitches in with those small but super important jobs, like dealing with the bins or making sure the gate is secure. It honestly makes such a big difference.
Okay, so then the conversation took a more serious turn. We started talking about something that's, well, incredibly important for every single one of us, the security of our building. This was a really important discussion, and it's vital that we're all on the same page here.
We got really specific about the dangers of leaving the main entrance door propped open. I mean, it seems like a small thing, but that one simple act can open our home up to strangers. It compromises everyone's safety and, let's be frank, it raises the risk of some really serious stuff, like burglary, vandalism, or even worse.
So, here's the bottom line. We all made a promise, a collective commitment. Every single resident at the meeting agreed to make sure that the main entrance door stays closed and secure at all times. It's such a simple thing, but it's one of the most important ways we can all protect each other.
All right, so talking about things is great, but action is what really counts, right? So this next part is all about the actual tasks we agreed on and, more importantly, who has kindly volunteered to spearhead them. Basically, to keep our building in great shape and stay ahead of any issues, we've put together a really clear action plan. Everyone knows what they're doing for the year ahead.
So here's the breakdown. The directors are on it. They're going to handle servicing and repairing both the main and pedestrian gates. They're also getting quotes for repainting the railings and replacing the carpets. And a massive thank you to Joe. He's stepped up to look into two really key things. First, checking out the possibility of using a drone for roof inspections, which is a brilliant idea, by the way. And second, he's going to confirm the cost of increasing our roof insurance with our broker.
Okay, we're almost at the end. For this final section, we've got some really practical info that you'll probably want to save somewhere handy.
This is actually a really great step forward for us. We've officially got an insurance broker now, instead of just dealing with an administrator. So what's the difference for you? Well, it means we have a personal contact, a real person we can actually call to get advice on any issues, or if we ever need to make a claim.
And here's his info. His name is Mr. John Wright. So if you ever have a specific question about the building's insurance, you can contact him directly. Go ahead and save his phone number and email. They're right there for you.
Okay, before we wrap up, there's just one last thing. It's a really important financial point that came up, and it's all about planning for the future.
So, here's the thing. While our finances are in good shape for all the day-to-day stuff and expected repairs, what our current budget doesn't have is a fund set aside for a major, unexpected expense. You know, think of something huge, like if the roof suddenly needed a massive repair.
And that leaves us with a pretty important question to think about. A recommendation came out of the meeting that we should all consider: how would we, as a community, handle a request for extra funds if a really big, expensive repair suddenly popped up? It's just something for all of us to keep in the back of our minds as we go forward together. Anyway, thanks so much for listening.